Hey, you guys are watching Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I am your Friday vlogger, Leanna. I'm a little late. Just tons of stuff going on right now. Anyways, this week's topic, I'm gonna kind of wing it. It is how much do you credit your weight loss surgery tool versus your food, your fitness, and your water choices. Why do you think that is, and how long did it take you to realize this? So I will say that before I had weight loss surgery, or going into the process of, having weight loss surgery, I came to the realization that my life, as I knew it then, would have to completely change. And because I had this new tool. So I'm a lap band patient. I was banded 3 years, 6 months ago. And, I think it may help. I like the fact that I have a band, I have a port, I have a physical tool. I have a port that I can feel and I can see, daily. And so, it's something that is inside of me and is a constant reminder of the decision I made 3 years and 6 months ago. So, with that decision, I knew I was going to have to completely eat differently and make the way that I choose to eat a lifestyle, and not just a diet. And same thing with fitness. I would have to incorporate some kind of fitness, forever now. Pretty much comes down to, again, the fact that having weight loss surgery consists of, changing your entire life. So I will say that a good 90% of the way I was living, I have changed. I now have fitness goals, and I have, where I need to, exercise of some sort at least, 3 to 4 times a week. And I now step on the scale on a daily basis. I know that's not healthy for some, but that's just the way I live my life. I want to know pretty much what that number is daily. So I am a daily weigher. I would love to be able to say that, my choices, my food is completely changed, but there are some, days that I still want a cupcake. There's some days I still want chips. There's some days that I still want the crap that I shouldn't eat, but it's not often, and it is few and far between the days that I eat, I don't know, better, I guess, if you can say that. But even with that, I credit a lot to my band. I have restriction, and some days I may feel like I have no restriction. Like yesterday, I ate my dinner, plus I picked up my husband's dinner. But some days when your band's wide open, you kind of have to take that and run with it. Some people may have a different opinion on that, but I was actually told that by one of the doctors in my bariatric office or whatever. Some days our bands are really tight and liquids may be the best, and then some days our bands are not so tight, and so you kind of do this balancing act with food. For the most part, though, my band is great, but anyways, I think I'm getting off topic, but will say that I have restriction. I get my band checked on a regular basis. I do my fluoroscopies annually, and if I ever am hesitant about the way that my band feels, I go in and I see my doctor, and I get it checked out. So I make sure my band is working properly. So I think that is huge with having a lap band. Is your tool working the way it's supposed to be working? You know, and so with that, I would say, you know, the band is probably 20% of, you know, keeping me at a place where I need to be, and a friendly reminder that, hey, you do have the lap band. You can't eat just anything and everything that you want, and you do have restriction, right? And so sometimes it's a slap in the face restriction that, why did you eat that, you know? But, you know, I think some of us would love to not credit our tool as much as we probably need to, because I am an OFG, an original fat girl, and as much as I would love to say, you know, I've made all these changes, which I have, I do need to credit, you know, my band to a lot of those changes, you know. So I think it kind of works both ways. You know, now I have completely changed my eating style where I pretty much do all organic foods, and I prep my meals for the week, and you know, I even at the beginning of my weight loss surgery journey, I did not do that. You know, as the years have gone on, I've gotten more educated on food and nutrition, and I'm still learning. There's so much, you know, to learn about food and nutrition, and so you know, every year I get better at it, and I feel like as long as I'm not taking steps backwards, it's all good, right? So I would like to say that you do need to be smart about your choices. I still, 3 years, 6 months out, I count my calories on a regular basis. Usually inputting something in MyFitnessPal at least 7 days a week. So, you know, I'm constantly, these things have become mundane, and it's something that I do on a regular basis where it's just become normal. I will say that probably that first year, that 1 year mark, I just was sick and tired of counting calories, weighing my food. You know, I just wanted to be normal, right? And then I got over it and realized I'm not normal. I am an original fat girl, and my thought processes will always be of an obese person. And just because I had weight loss surgery did not change my mental. So there's a lot of things that I have to work on every single day, and my lap band is a constant reminder of that. And I will say it kind of works hand in hand, that I credit a lot to my lap band, and I credit a lot to my food choices. So again, I kind of, like I said, I think at the end of the day they go hand in hand, and you got to give a lot of credit to your tool, and you got to give a lot of credit to, you know, your choices as well. So I will say, just because you have this tool, you know, doesn't make crappy choices okay. You know, you do have to learn to, again, hand in hand. They really do. You know, so that's kind of what I got on the topic. Hopefully I stayed on topic, but you know, again, I realized this really from day one. It really should go into the thought of when you have or decide to have weight loss surgery, your life has to change, you know? So, all right, you guys, I'll talk to you guys next week.